First is Stephen Cherucheril, a graduating senior industrial and systems engineering. We congratulate you on your achievement and look forward to hearing your address titled The Cycle of Opportunity. Please join me in welcoming Stephen Cherucheril.
Thank you, Dean Cave, for the warm introduction. Thank you to all the family and friends joining us tonight. Just when you thought you earned your degree, CSE goes ahead and takes away another one of our Friday nights. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. As we sit here for the next 2 hours waiting to receive our diplomas, I encourage us to think about opportunity and how it has presented itself to us throughout our lives. We have all endured different challenges and forged our own path to get to this moment. But it is important that we reflect back on the opportunities that helped us navigate that path, and to make sure we take advantage of the future opportunities in front of us. Think back on the people in your life that inspired you to pursue science or engineering. I immediately think about my family. The early memories of my dad using sports and card games to teach me multiplication and division when I was only supposed to be able to add and subtract. When my father passed away from cancer when I was 16, my older brothers Jeffrey and Alex stepped in and served as my guides as I transitioned into adulthood and navigated college. But the greatest source of inspiration for me was my mother. My mom is a graduate of electrical engineering here at the University of Minnesota. We're basically the same person, but she enrolled at the U right after immigrating from India and knowing very little English. And oh yeah, she was also pregnant with my oldest brother at the time. Yet whenever I complained about my late nights at Keller studying, she was quick to remind me of her late nights at Keller, except with a toddler running around. She imprinted a sense of curiosity and affinity for math and science within me, and I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for how pivotal a role she played in my life. And since Mother's Day is approaching us this Sunday, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all the moms in the building for being inspirations to us every day. My decision to study industrial engineering was inspired by my mom, but everyone here has had people in their lives that have helped them discover their passion. Whether it was a family member, a teacher, someone that volunteered at your school, or Bill Nye the Science Guy. What's important is that we were all given an opportunity to be exposed to some form of STEM, and that there were key figures in our life that helped facilitate that experience. And what about the opportunities presented to us during our time in CSE? We all arrived at the University of Minnesota as smart and curious students, used to getting A's and scoring high in our standardized tests, ready to cruise through our next academic challenge. And then, on the first day of undergrad, some of us entered that massive lecture hall in the old Tate Laboratory and encountered physics. Most of us received an unpleasant welcome to the College of Science and Engineering that semester. Somehow, we survived, but we all realized that this was only the beginning. As the years pressed on, the coursework only increased as our GPAs mostly decreased. The long nights at Keller ensued. The act of writing a bunch of equations down on tests to get partial credit became instinct. And the hope that that 40% you scored on the last midterm would be curved to a B was the norm. But unfortunately, our curve wasn't nearly as friendly as Carlson's. But through these struggles, we encountered opportunity. An opportunity to form lifelong friendships with the classmates that were studying late into the night with us. An opportunity to impress our non-CSE friends with the material we were learning, even if we didn't understand half of it. An opportunity to challenge ourselves to the fullest. And while these opportunities may have went unnoticed during the barrage of homework, lab reports, and tests, we're sitting here today as graduates of the College of Science and Engineering, composed in the presence of ambiguity and prepared to solve any problem. And in this moment, right now, we are presented with one of our most significant opportunities yet. Commencement validates us as engineers and scientists. And in a changing world that is rapidly integrating new innovations in science and technology within our everyday society, it is more important than ever that we are educated about these changes. Most of you are familiar with Mark Zuckerberg's recent testimony before Congress regarding the mishandling of personal data at Facebook. This event was a significant summary of the state of society. Watching Zuckerberg try and explain Facebook to aging senators reminded me of similar exchanges that we have with our parents and grandparents every day. And while data was the focus of this situation, advances in all forms of science and engineering are rapidly taking place around us. Us graduates are prepared to tackle these challenges, but we must use what we learned to venture out and help grow the next generation of engineers and scientists, providing them with the same opportunities that were given to us. We can do this by volunteering at our local elementary or high schools. We can give back to the institutions that help prepare us. Or you can raise this generation, like my mom did, when she passed down the tools and values from her experiences in CSE that helped me earn my degree. Opportunity is a cycle. Fellow graduates, I hope that you will join me in continuing this cycle by acknowledging the people that will contribute to our future successes, accepting the challenges that await us, and generating new opportunities for others. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, Stephen. Please accept this small award from us. Thank you very much.